Hey guys, it's Tig and Tag,
I don't remember where we're at.
and welcome back to Arena. And Toad's over there.
Yeah, I'm over here.
He's off in the distance.
Fucking, you want to be in the video or not?
No, I'm just playing around. Don't mind me. People hear me anyways. It's not like this is uncommon.
It's true.
Besides, I'm going to be recording with you guys again.
Do it.
I know. I need to freaking... I do need to watch a video to see how that I can do that art. Figure out how to turn freaking stuff and get into a freaking...
Oh yeah.
I hate that game so much.
Just gotta
GIMP
make a
is
thumb-
so good though.
Just gonna make a thumbnail. It's easy, bro.
I need to figure out how to convert freaking the stuff that I'm like working on to an actual JPEG.
Oh yeah, how to like.
Just exporting it.
I
Yeah.
did, but then it's like, oh yeah, but you like exported this and it's like it's too big of a file.
You didn't export it as a JPEG then.
Freaking, I don't know how to export it as a JPEG. I know how to
Freaking-
export it, but not how to specifically set it to be a JPEG.
You fucking just do.
Just
That's
saying.
it.
I don't know.
That's-
it's so easy to
I'm
do.
sure
that
if you showed me, I would agree with you, but like,
it's like you hit file and then you hit. Oh, I'm gonna die.
you could probably show me.
You just hit file and then you hit export and then you just or export as and then you can just change the file export.
I'm assuming
type.
that's a sword you're stabbing them with.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
It's not his ween.
It somewhat looks like that if you had a silver wheel.
Except I'm female. So.
Oh, that's right. Hey, we live in 2015. People say, or 2025, not 2015. This is 2015.
2057.
Yeah, sneeze in my mouth. COVID's not a thing.
Yeah.
Not yet, it's not, that's right. Gosh. I'm
Oh
telling you,
no, wizards.
the peak was like
Yeah.
2008, or it's probably like
Are you alive?
2006 to
I don't know.
2000.
I don't think they're hitting me. Or if they are, they just do not deal a lot of
These stick
damage.
charms.
I have all your hopes and dreams.
So much fucking health I just got.
You got all that healthness.
I'm gonna save.
It's like a good thing though.
Let's see. Look at this poor little Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
No, what
They're not very poor, they've been taken care of.
No, this poor Yu-Gi-Oh deck isn't like, you know, the poor thing in its poor existence of never being played ever because why would
You could just sell it on eBay.
I could, not for very much. What is
It's
this?
like $50.
Maybe.
At
Let's see.
least,
Well,
at least 100,000.
3 level 3 monsters. Ugh. Sack 3 level 3 monsters for this guy. During either player's battle step, God, you have to read like a whole paragraph every time you read one of these.
Yeah, that was another big thing
Yeah,
about
they're not
Yu-Gi-Oh that
pendulum.
people don't fucking like.
They're not pendulum cards, which means they're not even that bad.
No.
If you think about it.
It's like,
you get some pendulum cards, you're gonna get 3 different text boxes.
it's true. Let's see. During either player's battle step, while an attack involving your machine type monster is occurring, you can detach 1 material from this card. Negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent currently controls. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects.
Yep.
These effects last until the end of the damage step.
Yeah.
When the face-up card leaves the field, you can target 1 other Geargia card in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. Jesus
Sounds like it's a vehicle deck.
Oh, it is. It's a
It's
Geargia deck.
mecha deck, basically. Yeah, but well, it's pretty cool because you sack those 3 monsters to bring him out, but all of them get attached to him. So like you basically just shove those cards underneath his,
Yeah.
and then whenever you want to proc that ability, you just take one. So it's limited use for as long as he's got like those monsters to sack. But freaking pretty powerful.
Yeah, Giganta X or whatever.
Garganta.
2 level
Assault
4
it.
machine types.
Oh, by a bitch ass.
Once per turn, you can detach a thing from this card, add 1 level 4 or lower machine type monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. When this card leaves field, you can target 1 level 3 or lower Geargia monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 3 of those.
It's a pretty nice day. I don't think you'd be bad to be outside.
No, I just woke up, Connor.
Bottomless trap
You
hole.
don't have to be so angry. The day's just started.
I literally just woke up. And I haven't felt good the last few days.
You might have cholesterol problems.
That's it. That's
Yeah, probably.
High blood pressure's a thing, bro.
Friggin' yeah, I know.
I'll tell you what, it's affected me, but mine takes the form of headaches normally. It's the worst feeling waking up and automatically like knowing I'm gonna have a killer headache today if I don't take Tylenol. But then I take Tylenol right away and it's like, yeah, suppress it. The pain's probably
Squirrel.
still there, but I can't feel it.
I
least I'm pretty
remember
sure that's how
when
Tylenol works.
skeletons used to be a problem.
Yeah, no kidding. The easy days.
Those are some
I
great
got this.
water physics right there. Sure.
Oh, here we go. Bottomless trap hole. When your opponent summons a monster with 1,500 or more
It
attack,
dies.
destroy that monster. And if you do, banish it. Just doesn't exist anymore.
Still not as cool as Mirror Force, but freaking, I know that people have figured out easy counters to Mirror Force. But it's so cool. Freaking, when an enemy monster attacks you, you flip a Mirror Force, and all enemy monsters that are in attack position just die instantly, which is usually most of them.
Jeez. Okay, so this one, when this card is normal summon, you can add one level 4 Earth Machine type monster from your deck to your hand, except another copy of him. Also, you cannot declare attacks for special summon monsters except Machine type.
It's a Vampire.
Oh my god!
It's the first time we've ever fought one.
Passed
He
instantly.
two-shot me, by the way.
Yeah, it was
You
pretty
died?
wild. Yeah, it just killed him instantly.
It's a very
It's a vampire.
shitty
So
game.
you can destroy any
Sure,
number
it's
of
not that
special-
bad.
If you die instantly.
Fucking with magic.
Do you have magic?
Yes.
The only thing you can think with a sword.
Yeah, well, that's my specialty. That's how I open locked doors, too.
You just wail on them.
Lockpicking is a thing.
So
It's just bad.
So,
That's not good.
that's Jeez, man. You can tribute this card, then target one level 4 machine type monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and
Hey.
its effects
I'm
are negated. Stop that. You're alive!
Somehow.
Jeez.
Killed the vampire?
No.
Just a
By
random
some
schmuck.
fucking miracle, I'm alive.
Yeah, he's got like 0. It says he's got 0 health. Let's see. This card gains 200 attack for each Gear Gear monster.
Ah,
you
damn
control.
it.
You can tribute this card, special summon one Gear Gear monster from your deck in defense position, except him. Wow, yeah, this whole thing's all about bringing out the correct monsters so you can just
Yeah.
whip out the big boys and then touch their buttons.
Yeah. Not exactly, but yes.
Booty touch, drain shield. When an opponent's
Tank.
monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate that attack. If you do, gain life points equal to the target's attack. Wow. This ain't even like a good deck.
It's crazy that it's a pre-built though.
Well,
For
it's
the
like
most part.
maybe half of a pre-built. Because remember, like we bought it, it was a
I don't
pre-built.
know how much change it
A lot. Because we took out like all the cards that were like worthless
Oh,
and
okay.
replaced them all with like duplicates of cards that were good in the deck, and then added extras of these guys, and then like there's a whole other monster that we just added, which was the absolute King Jackback or King Backjack, that guy. So did a lot of messing around with this deck.
I just remember the first time I ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! And Connor was a fucking bitch.
That's it.
I don't remember this at all.
You're like, man, my deck's so much better than yours. And we're just being a dick about it.
I don't remember this.
And that's because we only played the Yu-Gi-Oh! One time, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks. But I had to keep explaining to you, yeah, your deck's gonna be better. Mine is an unchanged, pre-built from Alpha.
Classic history. Didn't you buy one of these Yu-Gi-Oh
I
ones?
did around the same time after I freaking absolutely got destroyed.
Yeah.
Because I freaking had my deck that I freaking built. I'm like, oh, I think this is gonna be good.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you built it out of older cards though.
I
So
built it out of a Mosh Posh, and just I'm like, oh, this is my Dino deck. And it has a bunch of dinosaur cards in it. Freaking,
Don't even.
my whole premise was surviving until I could freaking get the Blue Eyes White Dragon egg, and then I could bring out a Blue Eyes White Dragon. But freaking, then I bought.
Turn 1, I just fucking shit out Big Boy. and
No,
touched
the
him
older
all.
cards were the freaking like the Kaiba deck that I had, or like the Joey deck that I had.
Yeah.
Freaking yeah, those were the older decks I had. The pre-builts. It was freaking the original deck that like Joey and Kaiba and whatnot had.
Damn.
Which means it wasn't for the most part like based around special summons. And
No, it was just a deck.
It's like yeah, this just works.
There's a creature that comes out once a turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the very first time I had ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! It was like, yeah, my dragons are so much better than your deck. Like, a lot.
Yeah, I really don't know about this, bro.
It happened. This was back...
I didn't have a dragon deck though. I had a dinosaur deck.
Oh, then that's what it was. Fucking... Dinosaur, dragon. They both start with D and they're both big creatures. It doesn't matter.
Big lizards.
They're essentially interchangeable.
Boys.
But the main thing was... Freaking, this was way back when. We were in 8th grade.
That's what I'm thinking.
And this is when the Enclave was in that tiny one across the street from Blades and Bullets.
Yeah. Face a monster in your opponent.
That's how far back we're talking about.
Alright, I challenge you guys to a duel.
I'm just gonna
I
punch
cast
you in the face.
Fist, yeah.
Whatever, I have smashing ground.
With the power of friendship.
Yeah,
we
I'll
will
smash your
defeat you.
ground.
No.
Yeah, right.
We don't even need the power of friendship. I think one solid blow to his jaw will
He's gonna
just
try and
take him
summon a
out.
blue eyes white dragon. You're just gonna pull out a tire iron.
What are you gonna do, big boy? The duel's over.
You just fucking rip my card, Yugi.
God damn it! I can't shoot faster than him.
Now, big boy, the duel's over.
Oh man. I freaking
Dun, dun, dun,
never got into Yu-Gi-Oh.
because Yu-Gi-Oh blows.
It's a necromancer.
It's a vampire.
Close enough. Vampires are all often necromancers.
Yeah, it's just tough because it's like, yeah, how
I have so much more health than him, probably. So I'll just stand here and shoot at him a bunch. And he's regenerating, so... Because if I kill him like that, he can come back to life.
Oh. That's a good idea. Can you see his health bar?
Nope.
sadly no. It's quite a
Can
shame.
you see their health bar in friggin' Skyrim?
Yes.
Oh, what? What?
That didn't happen.
I killed his ass, though.
You did it a second time.
He's definitely dead this time.
He's a skeleton, I hope so.
Hopefully.
Well, he's
He's
glitching.
wanting to get up. He's like, dang it, I'm so
That's
close.
a normal thing trolls do, though.
I'm
Too.
just gonna glitch back to life. It's because their character can animate like that.
Yeah.
What's in the coffin?
A cacophony.
Nothing.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yes.
What if it's got?
It would've been
Oh,
so
Shitty
funny
altar.
if there was.
Hey.
now what?
Oh, fucking
Now that
go
you've
find a different
basically
place.
achieved great victory.
It was a mediocre picture.
It's the first time I fought a vampire, though. Oh, right. There was nothing in here.
Humans.
Those are zombies.
Close enough.
Dead humans.
Yeah.
Humans are so much worse.
It's true.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they do a
Yeah.
lot of damage.
Friggin' the undead are basic bitch enemies that they put to guard the very first thing.
Yeah.
Friggin', and that, like I said, I remember when skeletons actually were a problem.
Yeah.
You remember that room of skeletons we just ran past
Yeah, I do.
multiple times?
I kept having to until we started fisting them. Ugh.
Oh yeah, because like for whatever reason my fist attack was so much better
Yeah,
than
it
my
was.
weapons.
Oh, it's probably
It
'cause
was.
it's bludgeoning.
Yeah, exactly. It was so
I
sad.
mean, maybe, but
Skeletons are weak to bludgeoning, bro.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
Get lightning shot.
Well, we're not fighting that vampire again.
Or are we?
We're not.
That was fast.
Or are we?
We're not. I got a bracelet that I didn't even look at, so it doesn't even matter.
So what do you? How do you heal?
Sleep.
Yeah, usually you just sleep.
He got a spell on his sword that lets him like shoot a bolt of healing. That like it hurts the target and heals you.
Okay, so you got life steal.
Yeah.
It's a fucking sick ebony sword.
Yeah, baby.
And I have ebony helmet and boots.
He spent much money to get
I
it.
spent so much money to get them.
Were they worth it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
That little
They
bit.
make me survive a little bit longer. Jesus Christ.
That's better. What?
It's so loud.
Fucking, you don't have to kick everything.
I'm not kicking. I put my foot on it.
You don't have to do that either.
I do.
Loud
I
crunch
need more
noise.
space.
Yeah, your poor diabetic feet probably hurt
My
really bad.
poor diabetic feet are fine. I haven't done anything. I'm not even diabetic, you monster. If I was diabetic, I wouldn't have these nice feet.
No, you would. You can have feet if you're diabetic.
Maybe.
It's not illegal.
Better just to lose than pay price for insulin.
It doesn't stop you from having diabetes and other problems being there without insulin.
It's alright.
No, it's really not.
It'll be okay.
All right, guys.
Come on.
We should all put the money in the pot for this UTV.
What?
No.
It's a
No.
it's a four seater.
I refuse.
Why? No, you just have to.
It's like a side by
I
side.
Give me money. You only want 12,000 for it.
We want 12,000.
Yeah, but for a UTV.
Yeah.
A used one?
Yeah.
How used?
I don't know. I have to look. Here.
2 used.
He doesn't tell you how many miles it is.
That's fucking bad marketing.
Yeah. But he says it's got the street legal kit.
Wow.
I know.
I would hope so.
It's got the legal street kit.
Let me know when you find it.
No. I'm specifically not going to tell you if I ever see it. Why do you want a golf cart? Come on,
I
squirrel.
want a golf cart for $1,000.
Yeah, okay, so if I find one for less, you don't need to tell me about
Tell me about those two.
that.
1,000 or less.
No.
That also has to run. It can't be like it exploded.
Can't be
Just-
broken. I don't know if you'll
One
ever.
thing if it's like, oh, it's missing a tire. Like, oh, okay.
I feel like getting a golf cart for less than 1,000 is gonna be pretty tough.
Yeah,
That works.
probably. But hey, you might find that diamond in the rough.
I don't know, man. I see this one for 2,800. It's real nice looking.
What is it?
It's a golf cart.
Wow.
It's a club cart.
For 2,800.
Yeah, in Cotopaxi.
So,
But then here's this one in Loopton
forget that.
for I don't know, for 750. Doesn't look like it runs though.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one Lone Tree for 500.
Oops. Does it look like it runs?
No. What does it say? Just needs gone. I don't have the room for it. Doesn't run. Shoot me up. He wants us to shoot it. Got it.
For the offer.
We'll just get you a 4-wheeler. Look, $400. You can have this one.
That's pretty cool too, if I'm being honest.
Would either of you let me shoot you in the leg for $1 billion?
Probably, yeah.
What?
Probably, yeah.
I said, would either of you let me shoot you in the leg for $1 billion?
No, because there's a good chance you'll kill me.
As
I
long as
wouldn't kill you.
I
I would shoot you in the leg, and we would each get $1 billion.
Yeah, but
you each get $1 billion or half $1 billion.
okay.
No, each $1 billion.
So to give you an idea, Brayden, just recently, friggin' these cops pulled this dude over for a traffic stop. I think it was over in North or South Carolina, I think. And he's like, yeah, just so you know, since we're doing the traffic stop, I'm concealed carry. I have a pistol. I'm like, okay, well, you just want to hop out real quick. We're just going to take it off you, and then we're going to do the traffic stop, and we'll let you go anyway. And they went to take this gun off of him, and they shot him in the leg with it as they were pulling it out of his
yeah, I
holster,
remember
and
that.
literally blew through one of his arteries, and they had to put a tourniquet because he was bleeding to death. So,
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember that.
you can kill someone by shooting them in the leg.
We're not
It's
gonna shoot him like
actually- It's actually not as lethal to shoot me in the stomach compared to actually shooting me in the leg.
Well, that's just false advertising.
It's not.
Totally.
You're way more likely to die in like the span of an hour if you shoot someone in the leg because you can hit an artery versus their stomach. Sure.
Yeah, but I could just nick you or something.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, you're
That's
getting
a-
shot
that's a
in the
vice-
leg.
Hey, how about you fire it so that some of the rocks freaking graze me? Why don't we just really bend the rules for this while we're at it?
No, the bullet has to
You
hit
didn't say graze, you said
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah.
Grazing and shooting
A
somebody.
graze is a shot.
It's the spirit of it, bro. If you look up, what does it mean to get shot? I bet it's not going to say getting grazed. I bet it's going to say
You're
freaking.
getting hit by a bullet that's being thrown at fucking faster than the speed of sound. God damn it. Fucking hate spiders.
The power of paralysis. Power of Protheticism.
Yeah, if you ever get like access to a genie or something, freaking, I'm never gonna be around you when you make a wish. You're gonna try and play these whole games, and it's gonna be like the monkey paw. It's gonna backfire on you so hard.
No, I would just.
It's gonna backfire on
No,
you so hard.
I would just wish for something really mundane. Like, I wish that I would have exact change for in the currency of whatever country I'm currently in, and it updates with the times every time I go to make a purchase. Without causing any major backlash on the economy or, like, stealing from banks. You just have to be
Cool,
specific.
you stole from a millionaire. He's coming after you to kill you.
He doesn't know where it went. It just turns into
No, one of his
cash.
clerks found out.
That's
like,
not
this-
how that works, Connor.
Yeah.
It turns into cash
It's gonna
in my
monkey paw.
pocket.
It's gonna monkey paw, bro.
No.
It's gonna come after you.
No, if you're just specific enough, and I literally explicitly said without stealing the money.
I guarantee you there are people who sat down that could be like, yeah, so here's the flaw in this plan.
There is no flaw.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of genie lawyers out there.
No,
could
but
be.
it's the whole idea of being able to be like, yeah, I can actually exploit this. Friggin' happens with almost everything.
Yeah, we'll get you this one. This ATV is only $400.
That ATV looks kind of small from where I'm sitting.
It's a 110cc. I don't know
It
how
looks
big
like
that
something
is.
a child would sit in. From where
Could
I'm
be. Could be one that a child would see.
at. That's just like.
It could, but it tops out at 30.
I don't care if it's tiny. I gotta freaking sit on it like a thing.
Oh, this one in Penrose. Someone's selling one for 1,100.
I don't think I need a four-wheeler.
Why not? I wouldn't need a 40.
I like it.
But then you could have your own.
I could, but I also.
And then drive it around.
Yeah, but I have a car.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's
like,
a thing that it's a luxury thing. Like, I would like it.
but 4-wheel. But wheels that have 4 on them.
Oh, side by side is a 4-wheel.
No.
You can't just say no when it's just like, oh, it's gone into the ether.
This is the end. These are the end. I'm sick of these, man. On Facebook, I keep getting like they're like, oh, they're local stuff, and then I click on it, and it's just like shipping available. It's because it's like somewhere completely irrelevant to where I'm at. I'm like, no, I want something that is actually local, please.
Yeah, when you set your search parameters and it's just giving you stuff that obviously doesn't fit into that.
Yeah, every time, dude. Every time.
Yep.
It's a constant struggle.
I don't even down that for a second.
Oh, you ever played any more of that game?
Which one?
The one you were talking about last time where it was like, you got stuck or something?
Oh, freaking Warhammer Online.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Or is Return of Reckoning. Freaking. I mean, yeah, I played some after that, but I haven't played it in a little bit. Freaking. Dang. It's definitely a lot harder to play without other people. Freaking.
Who were all the other people you were playing with?
I played with one Polish dude who somehow was really good at finding parties and people to hang out with. But, friggin', I'm like, oh, well, I'll friend all the people that are in this party so that maybe when they all get on, if they all get on tomorrow, I can play with them. And then just none of them did that. And I'm like, okay. And now the Polish guy isn't even playing friggin' the game. He's like playing like Orcs Must Die or something. And I'm like, okay. It's very unfortunate.
You've been abandoned.
Yeah, like I said, it's just freaking hard to play with. Like, early on, it's okay, but, like, really, the game was meant to be played with multiple people. Like,
Yeah.
wow. It's supposed to be played with, like, parties. And I joined a freaking guild, because I'm like, oh, well, freaking... The answer, then, instead of trying to rely off finding random people to play with me, is to freaking, to join a guild, and then I'll have, like, steady access to people who I can play with. Friggin', and then I joined the guild, and I find out everybody's, like, way higher level than me, and so... like working with them will even help me.
It's so sad.
Yes.
Dude, why can't you rapid fire?
Forget it. There's also the fact that there's the forces of order and destruction. I'm the forces of destruction. The forces of order seem way more organized and better equipped than us.
Yeah.
Just absolutely getting our teeth kicked in by them. Yeah. Like they are actually like rolling around in huge gang squads of people, like high level players. Oh, gay. The 2 times I went and tried to do like PvP in these designated combat areas like 3 times. The first 2 times I freaking apparently went into areas that I was too high level for and I didn't know it. And so they turned me into a chicken. And so I had to leave the area and then log out and then relog back in to get unchickenfied. And then the 3rd and last time I did it, I went into an area that I was way under level for and I just got absolutely raped by tons of high level players.
Jeez.
Didn't even stand a chance.
Sounds ridiculous.
It was not great.
Sounds like big dumb.
So I just got to a point where like I'm so tired of just having to grind by myself.
You gave up like a coward.
Friggin', well, here's the freaking problem with it, dude. Things have just slowed down so much, and you get to a new area, and you're like, oh my gosh, dude, these freaking, like, a single mook NPC is almost killing me. Friggin', but the second I party up with somebody, we just start destroying. Like, you have a person, like, I was such a freaking good tank whenever I got to get into, like, parties with people, because the freaking cool thing about the Black Orc is he has 2 taunts, at least at the level I'm at. He has 2 different taunts. He's got one that taunts a single target, and you also get a good damage buff against them for like 15 seconds. The other taunt I have is just everybody in front of me within a certain range I can aggro. It's a huge range. So I can just freaking run into an area with a bunch of enemies and hit that button and taunt all of them onto me. So I'm like drawing them in, and my basic special attack generates extra hate, so when I'm hitting people I'm actually drawing more attention to myself. So I'm going and doing that and buffing my armor and my defense and all that stuff, and then there could be a healer behind me, you know, keeping my health topped off, and then there's some DPSers that are off to the side just killing everybody, and it's freaking great.
Team plays.
And that's literally I've only managed to have that happen like twice. Freaking, I got in a party where I managed to do stuff like that. Freaking, every other time it's like, yep, rolling solo.
Jeez.
Pretty sad. Like, probably well over half the players on that game are really high level. So it's like, the other half, like if there's 1,000 people playing, and at least 500 are high level and they're not even in the area, then, and like the odds are split between order and like, you know, destruction, there's maybe 100 to 200 people online that are around the same, like not even around, that are like not high level. So they're probably like lower level than me, they're maybe a bit higher level than me, or they're at my level. So there's actually a small number of people, all things considered, that are actually around my level that can like party with me. So it just sucks. Like the 2 times I've successfully managed to do it was awesome. And I got a lot of XP, got a lot of money, and items and stuff. And then I just couldn't get it going again. I was like, this
It's terrible.
stinks.
Also, why do they get to rapid fire so much?
Because the game hates you.
It's like,
If
holy
if
crap.
the game has an option to do something mean or do something nice, it almost always does the mean thing.
It's just like they can fire in succession, like bzzz, machine gun fire.
Yeah.
It's like, holy crap. Bonk. That's wild.
Is that the guy you're trying to kill?
No,
He's a big baddie.
he's the final boss, probably.
He's a baddie boy.
That's the final boss. I hate to imagine what's going to happen to you.
Yeah. Probably get touched a little too hard in his sleep. Get sleep touched. Idiot. No. It's gonna be real nice today, and then real not nice for the rest of the year.
Isn't it supposed to be like 60?
70.
tomorrow?
70 something today. I don't know what tomorrow's going to be like.
Probably something like
I've been burning through my health potions too.
that. Just shoot straight.
I can, but I'm gonna fucking die. I used a healing potion.
You did, and then he hit you, and then he shot you 2 more times.
Well, that's the thing is, a healing potion gives me more health than he can deal in a single shot.
Yeah.
Way more.
Can you not dodge attacks?
That's a little hard.
It's not like I can strafe super easily and still
I
attack.
have no idea. I haven't played this game at all. That's my ass.
You haven't seen me move around like a tank at all?
I have no idea how well you move around.
Fucking...
Yeah, he can move in like, because he can only use WAS and D to
Okay.
move around. And because of the way the game works, it's a little bit
Oh.
challenging. Dead.
He lived.
And he's dead.
7 fireballs.
Yeah, he did. It's just
Yeah.
like, each fireball kill takes at least like a third of his health.
It just hit you with 3.
Yeah.
Like, let's just save the time to do this all at once.
Just jump over there.
Whoops.
Yeah, just jump over there. I would
Just,
love to.
just jump that way. It can't hurt you if you
I'm not
can't.
making this jump.
Yeah, go
Oh,
there.
I got stuck on it.
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
Jesus Christ, Connor.
what?
It's so loud.
Holy shit.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I am constricted against my will.
That's a you problem.
No, it's a you problem.
Fucking, you can stop whenever you feel like.
Can't find. I'm in a prison.
I understand that you'll never feel like because you will bitch ass,
I'm
but
in a prison not of my own making.
fucking boo-hoo.
Prison?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to break out.
You can leave whenever you want.
Break his legs. Just doesn't understand. Oh yeah, you're gonna take down your test video?
Yeah.
Did you put up?
Yeah. I left it up specifically so somebody would watch it so they'd tell me how freaking
Yeah, I did.
how much it needed to change.
You're welcome. I've granted you great wisdom in this day.
I don't think I needed to encourage you much to watch it.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched part of it to get the gist of the situation.
How dare you?
I know. You're welcome.
I can't believe
You're welcome. Gotta watch all my car videos, Connor. Go.
you. Car videos, what do you mean?
Yeah, my.
Oh, your RC car. No.
Do it, coward.
That's not even remotely entertaining.
Do it.
I literally know where you live, and I know, like, the surrounding area. There's nothing interesting about that for me.
It's not about the scenery. It's
I could
about,
go there myself.
And it's like first video, he got stuck.
It's about the POV, bro. It's about seeing it from the little tiny car's
I
perspective.
watched some of it.
It's about
I'm with you.
the little car's perspective. Little perspective.
The
Come on.
little car is about to
You gotta,
die.
you gotta have some perspective.
I know.
Have some specific. Have some specific.
Damn it. I fucking hate this place.
Have some detective.
Climb out of the fucking hole. No.
You're not allowed.
Tank, you are okay. Dum dum.
He's not. He's passing. Right before our eyes. Bunk. Look at these guys. These freaking gremlins.
I'm much better in melee because my health is so high. I have just shit magic resistance.
Too bad all you're fighting is magical enemies right now.
I have a feeling that's the way it's gonna be for the rest of the game too.
Probably. They're the worst ones to deal with. Ah!
Tank! Shush you. You're okay, chunky monkey.
No, the answer's no.
Thomas shit.
He's not okay. He's not okay!
He doesn't get to decide.
He doesn't get to decide when he's okay or not.
Flawless.
Get your tank. Stick my hand inside of your cage.
See him
Grab
trying
your
to
snake.
strangle me.
Squirrel, shut up.
Squirrels also.
You don't even have anything to whine about.
Please.
You want me to throw her outside?
I guess.
Alright, squirrel, you wanna go? Alright, go. Outside. Squirrel. Outside.
Be free, child. In a nice way. And then a hawk just nabs her in
No, several.
It's a mega hawk.
It's a megalodon.
It's Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Got her.
It's Falcon and the Windy Bagel.
That's not how that works.
Could be.
He's flying around on his giant bagel.
Yes. It's a Windy Bagel.
Shoots sesame seeds at people. Oh my gosh.
You got this, Brandon. Just believe in yourself.
The power of friendship.
You're hitting the wall. You're hitting the wall.
No, I don't think I was.
You did. I saw the explosion right next to you.
That doesn't mean that's where it hit. Fucking no.
Except you didn't get
This
any
game's
help.
shit. I hit a dude, and the explosion happened right in front of me, and he was like 40 feet away.
Time for
Shouldn't
some
get any help.
generic, unhelpful advice. A better player wouldn't have died. Was that helpful?
No, a more persistent player wouldn't have died. A better player would have been in the same predicament. It would not have mattered.
Nah, that's gotta be
That is,
good.
that is worse advice than what I gave.
Did they kill each other?
Possibly.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
If one
I
enemy
think they
hits,
did.
If one enemy
Tank!
hits another, does that enemy then turn around and try and kill his friend?
No.
No, they just take.
They
damage.
just deal enough damage to instantly kill each other.
It's not mine.
I know. It's so sad. So much sadness is happening. Ugh. This is just unreasonable. Alright, you just looking for another staff piece right now?
Yeah.
Which number is it? 6?
6.
Nice. An 8?
Yeah.
Whoa, you're basically done with the game. Yeah, Brandon, you and I are gonna have to go ride around the ATV. Why?
I've had my fun ATVs.
No, you haven't. When?
Forever ago.
Exactly.
It's just boring.
It's just boring. Why are they boring, Brandon?
I don't enjoy them as much. So I think they're a little boring.
Alright, well, I'll show you not boring.
And the last time I rode an ATV, I almost took over from going, but
This sounds correct.
Sounds like you need a lesson in driving.
I honestly
it
thought
was
you
the
were,
first time I had ever driven, so
I thought you were gonna threaten him. Sounds like you need to be taught a lesson.
Sound like we're gonna get on an ATV and pop a wheelie straight off the bat.
Yeah.
And if
Sounds
I pop a
like-
wheelie, you gun it faster.
Sounds like you're gonna do a lot of running, and I'm gonna run you down.
remember that time we got on Shay's moped together?
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't think I like where this story is.
So
no, that
ridiculous.
was it. Fucking, that's the whole story.
Oh.
We got on a moped together.
He wrote it, yeah.
No,
And it was a single seater, so it wasn't even one designed for two people.
Yeah.
I imagine it wasn't the most comfortable experience.
No.
It was funny though.
It was, and you know, it worked for the most part.
Yeah.
For the most
What
part.
am I doing? Super basic enemies that like basically can't honor. Perfect for getting a trio.
Yeah, true.
One more time. Get up there.
I
Whoa!
think the dog is ready.
Oh god.
I can't.
She's never ready.
She's not ready to go back to doggy jail.
She didn't go to no doggy jail.
I'm in the abyss.
Oh god. What will you do when you get up?
Fucking. Well, if I can figure out the place to jump from to get up there, then I can use it to rest whenever I want.
Did she run away?
No. Well, she didn't hang out with the porch. She just ran out to the porch and then left immediately.
Or that was the wind.
That one was definitely.
This house is hot.
But also, it's like.
What do you even do up there?
I'm
Not
double.
that.
Well,
Bro. Like you're just dead.
great.
Son of a bitch never learned how to drive.
Yeah, you see where that's hitting?
No.
Oh, homunculus. I thought they were fire demons.
Jeez. God, who built these places and left them full of monsters?
John Cena.
Fucking some dickhead.
John Cena
The
did
same
it.
guy who put the staff in these
Wow.
presumably.
Disgusting. Oh, there she is. There's the chosen one.
That's so nice. It's like wildly nice.
Fucking ghosts.
Go to bed. Bro. Yeah, you made it to the next one.
That's your character.
Sure is. It's all that armor. The Alamore.
I spent a lot of money on my album.
You're like a medieval shamish.
A Shamish? A Shirish. A Shima Shiba.
Yeah, something like that.
Man, if you were Samus, dude, oh, jeez. This game wouldn't have nothing on me.
Yeah.
Run
Mostly
around.
because we'd have the fucking dope ass suit.
Yeah, the powerful suit and just the guns in general.
Turn into
Definitely.
a ball. What do you do that?
Yeah, exactly.
You do have to unlock ball mode.
Now we just have full unlocked Samus from the beginning.
Fucking unstoppable, dude.
Steamroll the whole game. Should just be sitting there just whipping. And that's it.
Should have missiles and shit.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It's just kind of walking like this. And everybody would just die before. All shall perish before the might of the whip.
Something about a whip and a name.
Insufficient base memory. Target, buddy.
We made it back. Yay!
How far it has diverged.
Yep. How the Verge has devolved.
Tank.
He is but a wounded soldier seeking salvation. Holy shit! Oh my god. Why are there so many?
I don't know. This is more than last time.
Go on, Squirt, go. Ah, it's a Skulty boy. You have fodder for my life total. Ah! Oh shit. See you later, babe.
What the
Oh, it
fuck?
didn't work. Pure security.
Where did my potions go? I didn't use. I bought like 10 of them.
Used them all up.
I highly doubt that.
Gosh, such an addict.
He's
Can't
over
keep his
here.
fingers off the bottle.
He's drowning in potion.
And ghosts.
Gamer girl water.
Hopefully not.
I wonder how many people still have their like bottles of freaking gamer girl water that they bought.
Gamer girl piss water.
No, bath water. It could be potentially the same.
I'll tell you what.
No.
We were, Dad was putting up some freaking hot wire because we're bringing the cows back over to our property.
Yeah.
And so we were getting the stuff set up for the hot wire fence. And one of those things is a bunch of plastic stakes. Problem is, the stakes are old and they're made of fiberglass. Freaking, so they're kind of fraying a bit. So you're supposed to handle them with gloves.
Well, that's
Well,
contradictory. Just that they were plastic. They could be fiberglass.
okay, they look alright. They
And
look like
plastic.
fiberglass. They look like plastic, but they're made of fiberglass. Like they have the feeling and the texture of it, but they're made of fiberglass. Parts of them are plastic though. Freaking, just the main pole itself is fiberglass. And freaking, my dad is using gloves like a smart cookie, and I walk over. I'm like, "Hey, you need a hand with this?" He's like, "No, freaking, I just need to go over and get the remainder of these poles out of the horse show." I'm like, "Oh, I'll go do that." And I hop in the side by side and blaze over there, and there's like 6 or 7 of them, and so I'm like trying to be real careful picking up because they look safe, but it's fiberglass, so
Yeah.
it's super small. And I'm picking them up, and I'm pretty good. And then one of the poles like falls and like slides along the hand, and like a porcupine, just, like this whole section of my hand was swelling because this section right here, it's still like there's still little bits in there. But, like this section right here, like a porcupine, dude. Like I saw all the fiberglass shards just sticking straight up like quills.
Jeez.
Dang it! Dang it!
So we gotta wear gloves.
I got him. Yeah, I should have gone and grabbed him. I got him all the fiberglass rods, but it was terrible. Like again, for the there's still bits in here, but like over time it'll be okay.
Yeah, okay.
There's not really a good way for me to get any of this stuff out.
No, it just breaks apart really easy.
Yeah, well that's what happened. All the stuff on the surface is broken up, so it's just whatever's in here over time will just get pushed out with like shedded skin and stuff.
You could have gotten like duct tape and pulled it out, possibly.
I could have, but freaking that time is long since passed. Everything that was on the surface is broken.
It's over.
So just as long as I don't
Jeez.
get an infection or something, I'll be okay.
Jump over there.
Or
bro.
like I have somebody like literally take it and start pinching it, and just yeah, rub it in there. Because that would be terrible.
I wish I could fucking see ever.
Yeah, you have to just jump everywhere blind.
That's not blind. I know where some stuff is just from fighting, but it's still annoying.
Yeah.
Tank, you are okay, Bubba.
No. Who's gonna say?
What do about? Maybe it'll give me something real good.
Maybe.
Probably not. But maybe.
Yeah, I could dream.
Yeah. Hopefully it gives me a shitload of endurance or something.
It's freaking really funny. So I was talking to you about that freaking Overlord book, the Valkyrie Shadow, the fanfic that's out. Freaking, I really love it because humans in this are portrayed as basically, except for the little corner of the world where like Overlord takes place, there are almost, if any, like there are basically almost no human nations at all. Like purely humans, where like humans are in charge. They basically don't exist. Humans are basically like creatures that exist in other spheres of influence, like countries that are ruled by dragons, or countries that are ruled by beastmen, or stuff like that. Humans, because we're just not naturally that strong. Friggin' the whole. Oh, cool. Freaking Brandon, I guess, and Anthony just passed their CDL yesterday.
Nice.
So they're going to be able to do truck driving. But basically the premise is that because humans just aren't inherently strong, they never really are leaders in a sense. They don't like actually own territories. They just get suppressed by stronger creatures. So the reason that apparently like Overlord's section of the world is like such an anomaly in this regard is because like 200 years ago, the demon gods, essentially a bunch of like NPCs from Yggdrasil, like the video game, that got transferred over, basically just wiped out like everybody. Like they just destroyed all the countries in their area of the world. And so that's how human countries were even able to pop up, is because of all of those established nations that were basically preying and eating humans. Like humans almost went extinct in that area of the world. Essentially what happened was the demon gods showed up and basically like obliterated all those countries, and then later it's like the 6 great gods of the theocracy. It's like a
magic.
it's like a group of 6 players showed up in that section of the world and basically defeated them, and then uplifted like the humans basically. So it gave humanity a chance to fight back because they basically all of their greatest adversaries that were eating them all their countries got wrecked. So it's kind of like a free-for-all, except now humans have their players to help protect them,
Yeah.
in a sense, and eventually all the players died. So, but by that time, humans had already formed nations. And that's why it's such an anomaly, is because in their section of the world, they're like the only real spot that humans had a chance to actually make their own nations. And they're considered super backwards. Freaking
Super
it's,
backwards.
well, it's kind of like if a country was like established, like a bunch of tribal societies in Africa were to rise up and form their own nation, but it doesn't have like hundreds of years of development and culture and history. You know, it's a new thing. And that's the biggest difference, is they haven't had time, like, compared to the rest of the world, to like go through all of the phases that would like develop them into a modern nation. Like, oh, we go from like basic feudalism where we have lords and like peasants and all that stuff to like, oh, you know, our government has had time to progress and like a bunch of civil unrest has caused us to reform, and you know, now we have like a more modern type of government to support our civilization, all the technology and stuff that would come with that. They haven't really, all those countries haven't really had time to go through that. Like, oh, kind of like France, right? When France was like having revolutions, because it was like, kill the monarchs. We're so tired of having monarchs that like, you know, like suppress the peasantry, so we're gonna kill them and institute a better government or something.
Right.
Friggin', none of them really went through those phases. Friggin', they're like, they were still in the whole like, yeah, so we're like peasants and then nobles and then king. And that's still how it is, whether it's good or bad. Like, nobody's been able to revolt or really change the status quo. There was a little bit of development, but it never really had a chance to like catch up to the rest of the world, like all the other countries and stuff that held actual power. And so what I really like is freaking, so the main contenders in that area of the world, the arc of the story that we're focusing on right now is the Draconic Kingdom. Now, normally, if a country has Draconic in its name, another country is not really going to invade them, because that implies there is a dragon ruling over that country. Unfortunately for the Draconic Kingdom, there's not a dragon ruling over their country. It's the royal bloodline for that country. One of their greatest ancestors was one of the most powerful dragons in the world. But he doesn't live there. He just was like, I'm going to see if I can like introduce this bloodline and if this will ensure a prosperous country. And it did for a while, but the problem is their neighbors, like, on two sides, their neighbors are humans. On the other side, their neighbors are beastmen that view them as food. Because they're, like, predatory. So, like, lion beastmen, puma beastmen, jaguars, dogs, all that kind of stuff. They view humans as cattle that can farm themselves. So, they got away with it for a while, because the beastmen were like, well, if we invade them, a dragon's gonna show up and just destroy us. But eventually one of them was like, I'm gonna call their bluff, and started testing things out and found out that no, in fact, there wasn't a dragon. And because beastmen have just so many natural advantages to fighting than humans, like, to give you an idea, they gave us in the story, the main character was talking to one of the officers from their, like, what remained of their military, which was not a lot of dudes. Basically, their entire country was occupied by beastmen, and all that remained were basically the cities, and they were, like, they would let the farmers and stuff come out to, like, grow crops and catch fish and raise cattle and all that stuff, but everybody that the beastmen deemed unimportant, blacksmiths, artisans, homeless people, administrators, they all got eaten first. So all you had left were people that would allow their society to exist, but nobody that could help the society to progress was, like, left alive. And so basically, all that was left was like a couple cities that hadn't been like eaten yet, and the capital, which was in the process of being eaten, and the queen was about to die. But because Nazarick, or you know, the Sorcerer's Kingdom was at a point where they could afford to like, they had to choose basically. Do we side with the like, which one will give us the most advantages to being our friend? The freaking Draconic Kingdom or the Beastmen? The Beastmen aren't super civilized compared to the Draconic Kingdom, and we'll get more benefits from working with the people that are about to be wiped out. You know, they're going to value this a lot more because the Beastmen don't need our help. So we're going to walk in there and just offer to save them, and that is exactly what they did. And the Draconic Kingdom was like, yeah, if you're just going to kill all the Beastmen, turn them into zombies, and then destroy them and give us our country back, we don't really have a choice, do we? So that is exactly what they did. and it was great. And so what's happening now is the Beastmen don't even realize what's happening yet, because the whole premise was it's kind of like colonialism. A bunch of like the young, fresh faces are the ones that are going over there, because they're like, oh, this land is like ripe for the taking, and like we can leave and get our own territory and like start our own futures, basically, right? Like we can do all this stuff. So they're not facing like an actual army or anything, which means that just all the Beastmen in the Draconic Kingdom are just getting wiped out. And they're not even like, Nazarick isn't even doing like, oh, we're just gonna go in and crush and kill all of them, just easy peasy. No, they're like, we're gonna use the most basic undead that we can get our hands on, that we can make, and we're just gonna see how well we can fight as a conventional, like it's a test bed. They're just seeing how well they can wage a war with limited resources instead of just going in there and crushing them, and it's working out great. Friggin', the part that I'm really looking forward to is, so I said how the countries over there had to rebuild themselves, right? Friggin', you know, because their countries got wiped out, so their people got together. Well, the Beastmen, this was impressive for them because all the various tribes and everything that are in their section of the world, they formed a confederation. So they're not super advanced, but the fact that they were able to unify was like super impressive. So they're one of the advanced countries that like remained intact, right?
Yeah.
That like, you know, because there's basically 6 great countries towards the center of the continent that are all like deadlocked in like a cold war with each other. Like none of them have an advantage over the other. Well, one of the countries, the Beastmen Confederation, is like, oh, dang, we're gonna go down there, and because we heard rumors that there's a whole big, like small Beastmen nation that's popped up to the south of us. So we'll just go there and see if it's like worth investing in them and uplifting them and like making them our friends. You know, because why not, right? Resources, trade, potential warriors, all that kind of stuff. So they go there and they're like, oh man, like we showed up and these guys are kind of barbaric, but like at least they're like willing to cooperate with us, and you know they're offering to like take us with them to go check out. And these guys that have showed up, they're all ambassadors. They're super strong. They're from an established country that's had all like hundreds and hundreds of years to like figure out how to like become appropriately strong.
Yeah.
So they're just way above all these people they're interacting with. But again, they're there for the potential. Like these guys can be formed into a proper nation. They're doing nation building, and part of me is like, I don't know if the ambassadors understand that, and they might, but like I don't even know if the ambassadors understand the fact that they're eating the people they're conquering. Like they're not just like, because all they've said is they're going in there and conquering them. Like they're just gaining territory. They never stated they're eating all the inhabitants, and I'm like, they might rationalize it like, oh, you know, it's their predatory nature, but like for a Beastman, it's kind of like saying like you're giving into your instinct. Like it's a big insult. Just be like, you can't control yourself. You're acting like an animal, you know?
Right.
Friggin'. So I'm thinking they're just assuming that all the Beastmen are doing is conquering their neighbors, and they're not treating them like livestock. But at the same time, like these guys are smart enough that I don't think they would make that mistake. But what I love is the fact that, again, none of these people are aware that all the settlers and colonists that are freaking eating the Draconic Kingdom are getting slaughtered right now. So these emissaries are going to show up and just see them getting... Why do you have your fists out?
Because his sword broke.
Sword broke and I didn't notice it.
Can you even kill it? Oh, you can't.
Yeah, I can kill him.
Hey, that says a lot that you're strong enough to beat ghosts with your bare hands.
Yeah, well, it's all the other enemies I'm actually worried about.
He lost all of his health regen, basically.
Oh, no. How much does it cost to fix your sword?
So that's
Not much. That's not the problem. The
Say-
problem is I'm a fucking 4 or 5 levels deep in this difficult as fuck dungeon,
trapped here for
and enemies respawn every time you leave a floor.
Yeah. Time to play the long game. Heal then fight. Heal then fight. Heal then, heal then, heal then fight. Oh, they can't get you up there.
Yeah, they can't get me, but they can still spawn.
Fuck.
God damn it.
First time you run into.
Come on. Pass away, dude. God damn it.
Oh, I thought you were talking to your character. It's okay, look. You still have your sword. Just don't use your health thing.
It might still break, and
It might.
I need the health thing.
You might still,
Like, genuinely need the health
but
thing.
you don't know.
It's gone.
Oh, okay, so it's definitely.
Come on. Fucking let's fight. God damn it.
Fight me like a man, ghost.
Fight me like a ghost man.
Might as well try to use it
Yeah, I get a bit of health.
because it fucking broke immediately.
Quite sad. In fact.
Awesome.
But you don't even get to use it once.
Nope. Come on. Fucking. Don't die. Come on.
This game just got a million times harder.
Fucking whatever. I'm just gonna do this. God damn it.
Equip just a different magic sword.
I don't have another magic sword. I sold it. I didn't think I needed it. And I wanted money more than it.
And now, I bet you wish you had.
I should have fixed it the last time I was in.
Text message.
Okay, I don't have it equipped. Okay, fine then, fix it. I'll just fucking try to use it. There we go. I'm gonna see really quick. Tank! See, the biggest issue is some enemies can't be hurt by a shield that, or a sword, like a weapon that's too low, basically. Like, friggin' iron golems can only be hurt with your fists or an adamantium longsword that's magic.
What about a mace?
It has to be an adamantium weapon, though, or higher, which you don't just find those.
We'll purchase them with your massive money.
Connor, it's gonna take me like 8 episodes to get out of this fucking dungeon.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, that's why it's a problem.
Time to just give up on the game. Wait, what if I delete all your guys' recording and you have to start over?
Then we will not play this game again.
It's already. We're on episode.
Oh, you're
20.
just waiting for me to do that so that
No.
you guys can not play this.
He's got a magic sword. Get it from him.
He definitely doesn't have a magic sword. I almost guarantee it.
He has a sword.
Yeah, he has a normal sword.
Use it.
Not helpful.
How does he survive down here?
Literally, my
By being
fists,
a coward.
my fists are stronger than his sword. I almost guarantee it.
That guy's got a magic sword.
He survived by being a coward, not fighting anybody.
I highly doubt he has a magic sword either.
You look like a
We're not just gonna find a magic sword. Maybe he has a good staff, but I don't want to fucking gamble with it.
use magic.
He has no magic.
Yeah, my magic abilities kind of fucking suck.
Nice.
You should have started as a wizard.
Yeah, we tried that. We died instantly every single time we even remotely thought about entering combat.
Oh, that's not good.
I thought that was a rogue that we tried first.
It was a rogue, but doesn't matter.
is
A
the-
rogue has more health than a wizard does.
Irrelevant. A wizard has
No,
magic.
pretty relevant. And freaking a rogue has more DPS than a wizard does too.
Why are you a wizard? Why would you be a wizard?
Because it's a challenge and it'd be fun.
It doesn't sound like it would be fun.
Somebody might enjoy it.
But also, it would have been fun back in like 1998 when this game came out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You couldn't even punch that bitch today. Alright,
That's
well,
because I missed like all of my punches.
you want to call it here?
Yeah,
Alright, well, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
definitely go check out her other content.
And until next time, peace out.
Bye bye.